Hey, Shalom. I like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim preaching this word with truth and sincerity around the four corners. Peace and salutations to the Akim and the few Aqua, the true believers of the hopeful elect, and to the Akim and Aqua that look like the other nations, the speckled bird. Just coming back in the spirit and theme of prophecy, and wanted to speak about World War III and how it's biblical, It's in the scriptures. World War III is inevitable, and it's in the scriptures. I was watching I watched videos. I got the inspiration from watching the video from Brother Barack out of the GMS Church in Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama, and his YouTube handle is called Sealed for the Elect. So you should subscribe and be edified. And I got a news article from him. So I'm gonna read the article, hit a couple of precepts, and Lord's willing, this to be edifying. Salakia. Yeah, this is from economictimes.com. Economic Times app. And it reads, World War III fears erupts again. Putin's allies stark warning to Trump on U.S. actions. And before I continue, let me see. I looked up stark warning, and because I didn't know what it meant. So if you don't know what something means, just look it up. It's a simple Google. You don't have to break your neck and go to the library and pull out encyclopedias and dictionaries. You can do it on your phone. While you got the technology, you might as well make use of it. It says a stark warning is a harsh or unpleasant statement or warning about a possible danger or problem. You see, so stark warning is a harsh or unpleasant statement or warning about a possible danger or problem. So like it says, Putin's allies stark warning to Trump on U.S. actions. So you got Putin's allies are warning the president that what U.S. is doing is going to get them fucked up in the end, and that's biblical, Let me read a little bit of this. It says Russian oligarch Andrei Melnichenko, an ally of Vladimir Putin, has issued a stark warning to Donald Trump. We just looked up what stark warning means. He suggested further escalation in Ukraine could lead to a world war, despite Trump's peace plan for Ukraine allegedly leaking in recent days. The Russian oligarch has been described as a member of the closest circle of Vladimir Putin and warned Donald Trump of a potential world war. Yeah, so you see Trump wants to keep peace, but like the scriptures say, there's no peace to the wicked. And not only that, when they shall say peace and safety, matter of fact, let me just get it. You know, this is when I watched the video that Barack did and inspired me to do this video. I was hyped. I was like, yeah, they revving up the talks of war again. See, because World War III is inevitable. And it's inevitable because it was spoken of by the Heavenly Father. And, you know, like Isaiah 55th chapter, the Lord's words don't go out void. This book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse, I'll start at 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, here's the point. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Yeah, you see? So even though Trump is talking peace talks, it doesn't mean anything. It's all futile. Even though it's talking peace, there's still not going to be any peace. There's the book of Isaiah chapter 57, verse 21. It says, there is no peace, saith my power, to the wicked. You see? So there's no peace to the wicked. And Trump wants peace talks, but the actual, you know, him putting sanctions on these other nations and aiding Ukraine with weapons, you know, basically making the proxy war, being a proxy to the Russia and Ukraine war, the war in Ukraine. They're turning a lot of. They're making a lot of they're making a lot of their allies have an evil eye towards them. You know. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 48, verse 22, and it reads, there is no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked. You see, and the Lord is written in all caps, so that you know it's talking about the Heavenly Father, you know, the God of Israel. His name is Yahweh. See, even Yahweh said that there is no peace unto the wicked. So, you know, it's definitely going down. You know. Let me get back to the article. It says, U.S. President Donald Trump has been warned by one of Russia President Vladimir Putin's allies that escalation in Ukraine could cause a world war. Andrei Melnichenko, a Russian oligarch sanctioned by the West following Putin's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, has warned that a world war could follow if President Donald Trump makes a move that the Kremlin considers an escalation. You see? And I believe the Kremlin is the Russian government. So, you know, it basically, Donald Trump, the president, is on eggshells. He better walk on it. He's walking on eggshells. You know, they're analyzing his moves of what he does over the periods of time. It says Andrei's remarks came despite Trump's peace plan for Ukraine allegedly leaking in recent days. Oligarch Andrei Melnichenko and said Russia would be forced to intervene if it believes the U.S. is exerting too much power in the region. You see? So, I believe this is like, this It is biblical prophecy. You know how Russia was going to go up against America. Let me see. Let me continue reading a little bit. It says World War III fears erupt again. Speaking to the Danish newspaper Frihedsbrevet, a translated excerpt reported by Russia's RTVI, an independent outlet, Agentstvo indicate, Melnichenko said, if the escalation continues under Trump and the Russian leadership gets the impression that this is a problem that has no solution, it will lead to a world war. Yeah, so, you know, here's a couple of precepts. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 7. Let's start at 10. Actually, I start at 9. It says, oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous power trieth the hearts and reigns. Yeah. And this is our petition to the Heavenly Father. Just like King David did. Was it King David? Yeah. Just like King David said to pray to the Heavenly Father. Let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end. And the Lord is making good on answering our prayers, you know. With everything that's happening in the world today. It says, my defense is of the Most High, which saveth the upright in heart. And the Most High judges the righteous, and the Heavenly Father is angry with the wicked every day. You see, so Heavenly Father is angry with the wicked every day, which happens to be Esau, Edom, primarily Esau, Edom, you know, so-called white men and these heathen nations. It says, if he turn not, he will whet his sword. And that word whet, it means to sharpen. He hath bent his bow and made it ready. Yeah, you see? So, and it said, when it says he had bent his bow and made it ready, this is talking about World War III. You know, those ICBMs. The bow equals the silo that they come out of, that the ICBMs come out of. So everything is basically prepared. Just waiting on Heavenly Father to give the for a few more prophecies to come to pass, and Heavenly Father give the okay for these people to shoot missiles upon America. You know, the death of this place, and send his only begotten Son, Yahushua, and the host of angels to deliver us. Lord's willing, I be part of that number, and you, whoever is listening. It says, verse 13, he hath also prepared for him in the instrument of death. He ordaineth his arrows against the persecutors. You see, like, what else would that be talking about? Arrows. Well, you know, the Lord is symbolic. Bow and arrows. You know? The arrows is talking about the missiles. Matter of fact, let me see if I can. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 9. And it says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. And they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence shall she be taken, Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Yeah, you see? And you see it use the word arrows again. And the nations from the North Country is talking about Russia. That's the North Country is talking about. You know, these nations, all those nations over there, you know, Finland, Sweden, Poland, you know, Lithuania, just to name a few. All those countries, they're going to side with Russia. Then they're going to empty out, and they have nuclear capability. All the nations that have nuclear capability, they're going to shoot missiles on America. And if you're skipping down to verse 14, it says, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord." You see? "Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her, as she had done, do unto her." Yeah, you see? So, this is the vengeance of the Heavenly Father, you know? And for the controversy in Zion. Like it says in the book of Isaiah, the 34th chapter, I believe. So, you know, it's definitely going down. Get another precept. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 14. And it reads, "The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly." Yeah, the first woe happened in like 1914. That was the First World War. Then the second woe is past. That happened in like 1939 to 1945, World War II. And it says, "Behold, the third woe cometh quickly." It hasn't even been 100 years, and the third woe is already damn near here. You know, it's like we're already in the skirmishes of World War III, but it hasn't intensified yet. You know, it's starting to build up and pick up steam. With these talks of nuclear war, with nuclear capability, you know, it's inevitable because it's already been written. Matter of fact, let me get that last precept. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 10. It says, "For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it forth and bud, but maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it." Yeah, you see? So the word of the Heavenly Father doesn't go out void. He's already decreed that Babylon be destroyed. And you know it's not talking about ancient Babylon, because there's people that are still living there to this day, which is modern day Iraq. It's talking about Babylon the Great, talking about America. There's no other place it's talking about but America. And you see in Jeremiah, it said that the nations would string together from the North Country to shoot the arrows and none of them shall return in vain. So that nuclear capability is going to be implemented to America. All these nations is going to turn on America and shoot their missiles on it, like it said in the 14th verses. Like it said in the 14th verse of Jeremiah 50 chapter. It says, spare no arrows. So they're going to use all their missiles. And we can't wait, you know. But, you know, I just wanted to bring that out. Call hello Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Kaha Kodash. The water. And shalom to the elect.